I thought I'd make a quick tutorial on how to take a simple picture frame and make it so that you can hang it with a wire. So these are the things that you'll need. Of course, some hanging wire, some pliers to cut the wire, and some D-rings with little screws, and a Phillips screwdriver. I've been hanging and framing my own art years before the internet even existed. So nobody taught me how to do this, so don't come at me in the comments because I'm sure there's 100 ways to skin a cat. But basically what you want to do, what I'm showing you here, is you want to start by putting your screws about a quarter of the way down on the length of the picture frame. One of the ways you could do this is, like girl math, measuring it out with the length of the screwdriver. I just eyeball it now, and every time I check it, it's kind of exactly the length of a screwdriver. But do it enough times, you'll get the hang of it. What I'm showing you right now is that it is important to keep your screwdriver perpendicular to the frame. That way that your screw is going in evenly. And then I also learned over time that with these really short screws, it's kind of like one and done sort of thing. If you're screwing it in and you go too far, like you get it too tight and you still want to be able to adjust the D-ring, if you back it up at all and then go to drive it in, it's just not going to have as much of a bite. It's going to be kind of loose in there. So you want to get the timing just right and slightly angle the D-ring. I don't know, not at a 90-degree angle, slightly up, because the tension of the wire is going to naturally pull the D-ring up in that projection. So as you're screwing it down, make sure you have your D-ring right where you want it. So once you have everything screwed in, you're going to grab your wire and run the wire through the D-rings. So this wire actually comes in different weights. I think it's in increments of 10, like 20 pounds, 30 pounds, that sort of thing. These picture frames aren't that heavy, so pretty much whatever you can find at the hardware store is going to work. The nicer stuff is coated in like a plastic. If you can get that one, absolutely get that one. It's just nicer to work with. So basically you're going to cut your wire a couple inches longer than what you need because you're going to be wrapping this around. And what I like to do is wrap it around a good inch or two and then bring the end of that wire back towards you. That way it not only just helps the strength of it, but I have found that when you're hanging these, the last thing you want to do is get poked by this wire. So it's nice to bring it back towards the D-ring and kind of tuck the end in. Tomorrow I'll go over the hanging system so you can see how that works.